bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. That was my Korean throwback, Tuesdays, I guess. And the reason why I'm playing Korean music is because my boy Trove, the man who makes the music for the show and the channel, he killed it with these Korean tracks that he made. And I'm going to play them for you guys. So I just want to get in the mood for Korean tracks first because, there's some K-pop fans out there. There's all that. Then there's some real GameStop fans. Can I tell you about GameStop? Are you guys oblivious? Are you guys living under a rock? Did you wake up today and I tell you I told you so? Right now, $35 and some change per share. Guys, I remember when it was $20 and a little bit. I remember when it was $9. I remember when it was $10, $11. We're all the way up to $35 right now. I'm going to show you the chart. I'm actually going to show you why we found our new support right now at 34 and some change. And you'll see it right now breaking out on the triangle. If you don't see this Dorito that we have, I'm showing it to you right now on YouTube. TikTok, I'm sorry you guys don't get to see what's happening here. Do you think AMC is moving up because there's an ETF with GameStop? No. Zach, I know you don't know me, Zach, but you need to get to you need to get to YouTube and watch the show. But if you ever talk about AMC again, I will slap the taste out of your mouth. I will go ahead and get banned on TikTok tomorrow. I don't give a shit about TikTok. You want to rile me up? You want me to get me this way? AMC harbors actual people that traffic children for sex. Do you not know about this? Do you not know who AMC is, the company? It's Apollo Global Management. Don't fucking wake me up with Adam Aaron and their CEO, and you're talking about a ticker that goes with an ETF because they're connected. They're not connected. One versus the other. When one's going up, the other one has to go up because it's the hedge. Bro, I woke up this way. I'm pissed. It's like there's uneducated people in this world, and this guy's one of them. He's going to stay that way. And I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to feed you the information because, I've been here doing this shit 4.5 years, pumping out the right information, and what? So you don't want to listen? No, I just want to see what goes up. Man, I could say some real... You know why dudes go to strip clubs? You know why? Maybe you don't know. Sorry, guys. TikTok. I know better than to ignore them. I got to ignore them, and I will right now. Check out the chart. Here you go on the chart, guys. GameStop has their support rolling up the hill. Here's the downside. As it gets pushed down, you broke out early out of the Dorito. When you broke out, your new support now is that purple line. Look at it. That's your support. Touch it, break off. You're now in a new Dorito. You're forming. So your new support is actually going to go from here all the way through this new timeline here. We're going to go ahead and go this way. You'll find out where it touches to the top of it. You'll break out eventually as it gets extended out to here. We'll figure it out throughout the day. It's just Dorito on Dorito. If you don't believe it, go ahead and look at the 5-minute. The 5 minutes there too, telling you the same thing. Now, we crossed over on the top side. On the 30-minute, I want to say, we're still in the MAC. There's a MACD that crossed over, and we're still pumping. So we're still pumping. We should be pumping all the way through this time frame. On the 1 hour chart, same thing. Just got into the green. On the flip of the MACD, you should be going up from here. I'm telling you, I'm looking at 40. It's locked in. And why do I say that? The daily gapped up out of the Dorito. Here you guys go. Look at the daily chart. It looks healthy. But remember, you have... Up here is going to be right where you hit your head on the roof, around $51, $50. I'm being fair and saying we have 40 locked in, but I'm looking at it from this standpoint. Right here was 47. I think we come up here, we can test these highs before, but we'll be playing in this area from now on. This whole area for the next year is going to be where you're at. So get used to 35, get used to 40, get used to 45, get used to 50. Can you break out? Absolutely. One announcement, one catalyst, just one idea coming out of GameStop, and it's over. Because right now, on no news, nothing, we're already at $35 and some change, $15.6 billion market cap, and maybe you're up something. Maybe you're up to a couple of dollars because you've been buying it the last 4.5 years. Rinse and repeat. You understand how to dollar cost average in, where you're buying one share a day, maybe you don't put it all in one spot, one splash. And if you did, maybe you did it a while back, so you're feeling really good at yourself. But let's go ahead and look at the weekly. The weekly, the same thing. Yeah, we're going to be running. We're just going to be running. That's what it looks like. Monthly, no different. Cool down on the monthly, go across. That's why I say we go sideways. I'm looking at it cooling off right here, okay? We'll cool off, but the part that gives it away is the quarterly. This is why you look at every chart. This quarterly chart here, guys, is ready to blow. And that means in 3 months, 3 to 6 months, we will not be around. We will be getting down with the get down because you will start flipping over the MACD like you did here previously. When the start happened, you were green. Look at this. Green in the red, green in the red. Okay, red, green. We're green in the red right now. We're going to be a red to a green, and we're going to be green again. And then here comes the takeoff. and you guys saw the takeoff. And is there volume? Absolute volume. There's 24 million shares traded back and forth. Ideally, we never get 5% of the float traded this early in the day, and it's already happening. Bitcoin conference is going on right now. Let me tell you something about these Bitcoin yuppies, gruppies, these groupies, these guys who have no idea what the hell they're talking about when it comes to GameStop. Bitcoin's just in it for themselves. That whole crew over there, they're just there's nothing behind it. There's nothing backing it. This is why I believe in GameStop, because not only is there a CEO and a product and a business behind it, they're a holding company. They have cash reserves that can pay off anything that ever comes their way. They can survive every storm, and they already have. They have you, they have they have a brand. That is GameStop. You want to buy it, go grab it and touch it. It's tangible. Bitcoin, not so much. Not so much, considering 95% of it's already been farmed. So this other 5% that they're actually telling you they're going to mine, they're going to do this, good for you over the next 100 years. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what's going to happen, because I already know the powers that be own it all. So if GameStop wants to get in there, get a little wet, a little $3 billion, a little $1.5 billion, I'm okay with it, because they have it. These other companies that are stretching themselves out, MicroStrategies, Mara, everyone else. I mean, I can go down the list. You have a Riot, asset entities, Donald J. Trump's new media group. All these guys want to get leveraged against it. GameStop staying flush and positive. I mean, these guys are the Tony Gwynn of the stock market. They just keep hitting singles, babe. You guys don't have to hit home run. You don't have to hit out of the park. You're going to have 3,000 singles. You're going to have a beautiful career, and it's going to go right into your bank account. That's what GameStop's doing. I hope you pay attention to it. Drop your emoji if you want. You can drop your emoji. Good afternoon, Ravenstown. Welcome back, bro. Appreciate you. Up and to the right. That's the way the Doritos are going. I really appreciate you guys. I do. We had a long night last night. I live streamed for about 3 hours. Got in bed, watched the show with the wife, and you know what? She said, baby, how are you feeling today? I said, Mama, I'm going to tell you right now, this stock's going to keep going. She said, well, do I have to go to work today? I said, yes. Just for all you out there, all you guys wishing and dreaming that you don't have to work anymore, you're always going to work. You're always going to work. And I'm going to tell you why you're always going to work, because you need something to do to keep you alive. Maybe you can start doing your passion project. Maybe you guys can start doing other things when this money comes rolling around for you, your exit strategy, wherever it is. But for me, I'm in it forever because I love what I do. I'll tell you what else I love what I do. Whenever I dissect companies that are doing the bullshit, can I give you an example? What did I tell you happened last week? Last week, I told you Southwest Airlines went ahead and appointed 13 board of directors, most of whom are from Elliott Global Management, Elliott Management. Elliott Management, they're activist investors, they're private equity, they are destroying companies, but they'll call it off as being profitable. They shave off the assets, they carve them out, they cut off all the excess fat. But in the name of what? For whom, might you ask? The reason why I tell you this, because today it was announced that Southwest Airlines is going to start charging for luggage. Yeah, they've never done it. They've always allowed you to fly, buy a ticket, and they throw your bags on there for free. Now they're going to charge you. Your experiences are going to change. Hey, Stacks, I know you flew Frontier last night. Avoid Southwest. That's all I can do. And I won't do it. I'm going to go to Delta. I'm going to do my thing. But there's reports out there. Report for attendance. I'm early. GameStop Project Rocket. Yeah, we're here, bro. We're here. I got to go get a drink. Do you hear my voice? My voice was going away all week, man. Because, I went hiking in the extreme heat, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for my for the 22 miles that I did and the 6.5 hours of hiking. I wasn't ready for my throat. My throat wasn't ready because I do so much talking. I take it for granted. I take it for granted the exercise that it means to stand here in front of you and like crank this shit out. It's tough, We're gonna actually look at GameStop, the website. We know it's coming up. We know it's coming for GameStop. They're actually doing the launch of the Switch 2 and the Nintendo Switch 2. Retailers have plenty of product, which I'm happy with. It means Nintendo delivered, they executed. GameStop's going to execute with intention, and I'm happy with that. So that's happening for us. Let me go get my drink. I'll be right back. But as we do that, we'll play a bonus track that is Korean while you watch the charts. It is from Trove, the guy who actually makes all the art, the music, you name it, for the show. We love Trove. Appreciate you, brother. Don't forget to watch his whole soundtrack on Spotify, Apple, everything. The man does it for you. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop. And that just happens to be the name of the song. It means can't stop, shine on. Let's go.
Can't stop, won't stop, shine on full blast. Press start, hotspot, 우린 완전 winless. 낮에도 밤에도 더 그런가. 빨다가 더 뜨뜨나가도 can't stop, shine on. Cause can't stop, ground, ball, player one, 나야. headset on, 바로 가자. 멈출 수 없어, 포기 못해. 심장철 같은 봄 빛날 시간이야 가자 home Life can't stop won't stop shine up full blast Press start hearts pump 우린 완전 relentless 낮에도 밤에도 계속 play Rip it up 부르기를 개척해 Shine on girl but 절대 I can't stop Shine on girl but
아이템 주고 한 방샷 내 팀 믿고 마지막 가 전부 보여줄게 now watch 플래시처럼 빠르게 never pass
저도 배워난 grow 넘어져도 다시 show 빛의 하나하나 다 나야 이 순간마다 next try야 불빛은 낮게 의지는 높게 라스 스테이지 다시 쓰게 Can't stand stop won't stop shine until we top power gauge max up 우리 non-stop girl pop 멈춰도 다시 시작해 애로나도 다 고쳐내 반격 타이밍 딱 맞춰 Can't stop shine on upgrade 완료 멈추지 않는 자
All right, guys, welcome back. That is one of Trove's tracks called Shine On. Can't Stop, Shine On. Appreciate you, Trove, for making these Korean tracks. You guys know I have a love for Korea. I used to live there. I lived there for 2.5 years. It was a phenomenal time in my life, and I had a great time. But let's get back to the chat. Somebody up here on TikTok, once again, I told you I wouldn't read it, but God, this guy, says, let's see, he says, there's an ETF where AMC and GameStop are together. Yeah, we're aware, bro. We're aware. You know, there's a lot of ETFs. There's thousands of ETFs where they take two stocks together. But, you know, the S&P is the collateral versus a lot of shorts. And a lot of the short companies just happen not to be into the S&P 500. I don't know if you knew this part. But using the S&P versus established companies that are in the S&P 400 mid-cap, that are small-cap companies or micro-cap companies, that's how they're able to short with collateral. And as you see it happen, then you realize when the companies and the short sellers end up going long and transitioning and pivoting out of their position of being short. And that's when the one company that they're shorting beats them. I've seen it happen. I saw it happen with Tesla. Tesla had this run that's unprecedented as of yet. And we'll go ahead and look at Tesla really quick. This is Tesla, guys, just so you can see the chart. I want to show it to you on the weekly. And it might not do it justice, but this is the Tesla weekly chart. And for years, Tesla was over here. The equivalent of $1 today. The equivalent of $1 today, Tesla battled through all these hard times in 2010, 2011, went ahead and found some value. But as it started finding value, this is when it was getting shorted down to the ground. Things were happening. 2018, Tesla had great numbers, delivering vehicles. You saw the cars on the road. I believe Justin Bieber got gifted a Tesla from P. Diddy and Scooter Braun. And you'll see them come all the way down to the ground right here in 2019. And as they were getting shorted down from the equivalent of what would be $25 all the way down to around $12, they lost 50% of their market value. Then you start hearing, hey, you know what? Tesla's delivering vehicles. Tesla can beat it all. And they said, well, wait a minute. We're going to go ahead and make this announcement on Tesla. We're going to tell you that they did great, but then COVID hits. This is the COVID drop. So went all the way up here to about $54 a share, dropped down to 25, lost 50% again. But that 50% that it lost was actually the previous high from a couple of years ago. So they had support all the way through, okay? Support all the way through. The push down, the short, all the way through, there's the support. All right, so we found the support from years before, previous. Then they started climbing. And as they climbed, you see some gaps in the chart. And the gaps in the chart are that Tesla announced they were going to go ahead and get into the S&P 500. And when it got announced that they were getting to the S&P 500, that's when it got crazy. Right here, it went from this standpoint of $25 and went all the way to 300. Okay, 10x your money in a heartbeat. We know that they've done a split right after that, whatever it may be, but it ran all the way to the sky. So to go from $25 to $400, that should tell you everything you need to know about your company and how great it can be. That's if you get into the S&P 500, and that's what happened with GameStop, or with Tesla, I'm sorry. Now with GameStop, it's a little different. I'm going to show you something about GameStop. GameStop was getting shorted all the way down to the ground, okay? When it got shorted all the way down to the ground, here's your breaking point. Got to $9, $10. I want to make this trend line for you, but I want to do a horizontal line. When I do this horizontal line, there's your horizontal line. You see it in purple? That's your bottom. Do you know why that's your bottom? Do you know why it played out that way? Because that was your previous top from years before. From years before, when you look at this chart, you actually found out that GameStop had resistance, and that became the support. Now, years later, we see the resistance up here. On the next breakout, ladies and gentlemen, this will then be your support. Your support's going to be somewhere in the 60 to 120 range. That'll be your support because you're not falling back down to these levels of $25. It's too insulated. It's too thick. It's too layered. How did you do it? The financial engineering of GameStop is totally different than most companies. It's almost like Michael Saylor and them, except they're not profitable. They actually lose money. GameStop makes money. GameStop has so many things going for them daily, and I tell you guys this, the private label, the logistics itself, the final delivery of the items, the hours of operation. They've changed everything they do. Culturally, they are changing. And you might not see the culture shift if you're still stuck and you haven't divorced the idea that GameStop is not that company that was riddled with private equity, that was driven to the ground, that just had no direction, and it was made to fail. Oh, trust me, it was made to fail. But we didn't. We didn't. This is the one story that Harvard Business School, Wharton Business School, Darden Business School, all of them, right? All of them are going to be doing case studies on GameStop for the rest of your life. And they're going to go in there and be like, how did he do it? How did Ryan do this? You know how he did it? He didn't quit. Every time something came up, every single time something hard came about it, he said, you know what? All right, let's pivot out of that. Let's figure it out. The best people in life at things figure out that they're going the wrong way quick. You know, oh, shit, this is a dead end. Let me turn around. I don't keep driving off the cliff. GameStop has the unique ability to have a leader that not only works for free, which is fine. I mean, that's neither here nor there. But what does he really do? He's young enough to make the mistakes and learn from them. As long as you don't make them twice, as long as you don't do it twice. You know, NFT Marketplace was a mistake at first. It is a mistake, you know, to go in there and try it. But no one knows just how bad it is until you actually try it. When you walked in, you go, oh my God, FTX is a fraud. All these other guys, they're just pumping up values and OpenSea and everything else. It's like, well, I can't do this. It's not the time yet. Let's get out of here. Pull the plug. Hey, you know what? No shame, no harm, no foul. People forget about it or they won't. But I'll tell you what, you can sleep better at night. That's not the case for GameStop. As you as an investor, not at all. Think about where you've been, what you've gone through, and where you're at today. The longer this plays out, the stronger and more thick skin you get. For some people that hear for the first time, you know, they just got in it 2 months ago. I just found Marantz, just found the channel, and he's been talking GameStop, and guess what? I bought in at $22, and now it's $35. Oh my God. He's a prophet. He's Nostradamus. He's a genius. No, I'm not a genius. You just haven't been here long enough to see it. That's why a lot of us, we don't get too excited. I'm not in here with the space helmet, guys. I'm just here to show you the chart and go, okay, look at us walk down this purple line of support. Walking it down. I'm okay wherever it falls. Do you know why? Because the support itself could stem from the low today, get extended out. You get extended out, okay, boom. All right, here's where we go. You find it. Once you find it, all you day traders, you guys are going to be jealous because you get the high of the day and cross it over. Where's it going to cross? Here? We'll figure it out. Does it matter? No. I mean, I don't do options. I don't do swing trading. I don't do momentum trading. I don't do any of that. I just invest. I appreciate you guys helping out, though. I called $35 yesterday. Today, $40 by the star of tomorrow's market opening. David, you're amazing, bro. You're amazing. I just got done bench pressing 225 19 times, and now I'm with you. I mean, Jay Kerwin, can you leave some for the rest of us, bro? I mean, shit, the dude's like ravishing, like he's really good looking, right? He's got the chiseled chin and the cheekbones, and he's tall. He's in extreme health. He's a personal trainer. And now he's benching 225 like he's an NFL linebacker at the combine. Hey, true story. Tom Tupa, the punter, I think he did more than 19,225. A couple of times. Somebody can look up the stat. I just know a lot about nothing. But come on, Jay. Ridiculous. Frank says he is the most handsome man alive. I'm telling you, bro. He walks around, and then I don't. You guys have never met Oliver, but Oliver is his puppy. Okay, Oliver is this little dog, and Oliver is living a very privileged life. You know how you know Oliver? Because Oliver is so disciplined and just well kept, well manicured. You can see it in the hair. If I show you Tito, if I bring you Tito, right, the dog I rescued out the parking lot, hey, I bring Tito over here and I pet him, pop, pop, pop. Some dust might come off his ass, all right? Tito's out there rolling in the dirt. Last night, man, my wife goes, what are you doing? I go, we're playing catch. We're in the backyard. Tito's running full speed, and the whole backyard just oh God. Yeah, dirty. Not Oliver, not Jay. That's a different life, guys. You guys are blessed, and I'm happy for it. I'm just happy to know you guys. That's it. We're good. Here's GameStop, guys. Looking like it's going to go ahead and retest this top here at 35.10. Push past it. We'll see where we're at. We'll probably consolidate somewhere around 35.30, 35.40, somewhere in that range. Hit back down. Come touch the bottom again. By the end of the day on a breakout, you should break out somewhere around here, around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. You should see GameStop start breaking out at 35.30 and take it on up. And, take a step on up. And then, this is actual, like, natural price movements that I've seen. I haven't seen GameStop move like this in a long time, where price discovery, movements, the TA actually runs with the way it's supposed to, stair-stepping every Dorito along the way. If you guys don't know about the Dorito, it's all here. It's literally in front of you. You see Dorito after Dorito after Dorito. And if you don't see it, well, then you need to change the way you look at the trend lines. But it's something like this. You see it there. You then go again. You see it here from the bottom. And you find your support, right? You'll find it. And then you go, okay, well, look, it's going to break out of there. It went sideways, broke out, went down to the after hours, which didn't matter. You gapped right up, went right into another Dorito. And you broke out of that Dorito. You went up. You have this Dorito here all the way through. I mean, you just have Dorito after Dorito after Dorito. There's just no way around it. And I look at this stock every day. I'm like, oh, wow, that looks great. Bullish pennant. Push down, here's support, breakout. Push down, here's support, breakout. Mess with me in the after hours, whatever, when we end up getting it right back. Because it consolidates. Those are all just short time frames. If I look at the daily, it's no different. Look at the daily. Look at this Dorito right here. Straight up, push down, breakout. Here's where we're at right now, guys. Let me delete all of this. All of these Doritos that I drew, all of them gone, okay, right now as we speak. Every single thing. Look at the breakout. The breakout from what we knew was the push down from $34.99 in January, pushed it down, and we broke past. Now you're in a whole new world. This right here is Aladdin, guys. It's a whole new world, and we know where we're headed. So it's the truth, and that's it. So Marantz is 100. Let's go. Yes, you're welcome, guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to Tito, guarding the fort. Yeah, he's got some energy. Tito's a beast. Chris Mickshaw, my boy from Break Bros, Boss Breaks. I'm happy. I was on TikTok last night, and I saw the Boss Break guys, Break Boss, and they actually have a new web page, TCG, if I'm not mistaken. Trading cards games, whatever. Trading card games, I don't know. Yeah, and they have a new page. It doesn't have as many followers. It's okay, but I will tell you this, Chris. You guys are breaking right here. You guys are breaking Pokemon cards, and the thing about breaking Pokemon cards, and for me, like I enjoy watching, but that market is so expensive. It's more expensive than sports per pack and everything. It's hard to find, right? TCG, yeah. So this one right here, from what I found out, is these are ridiculously hard to find. People are selling these for $300. And or if you had 15 packs, you can sell a pack a piece for like $12, $13. You mean tell me I could have sold this for $300? That's crazy. We got a huge inventory, brother. I'm happy you do. Where are you buying them from? Costco? Is that where you're buying them from? I mean, the markup's amazing. I'm not mad at markups, okay? I'm not mad at markups at all. It gives GameStop just that much more delivery. And I'll tell you why. Because so many people have to go to GameStop just to find out if they have the cards. You can call all damn day. Come in here and let's see if you have them. Because you know what? If I would have called, they probably would have said no. I went in person. They saw who I was. They go, oh, I got some for you. Hey, I don't care. I don't care if they gave me the one in the back that they were hiding from somebody. Maybe that's what they do. I don't know. I just know I'm grateful because, you know, my hard work, it shows for it. But I shop at GameStop every week. Every week I'm out there buying something or I'm buying cards. Hey, Boss Bros, don't forget that when you, and I stopped by last night. But don't forget, like, when you're buying slabs, you know, like, look at this right here. This card might sell for $25 on eBay. You go find it on GameStop, you'll see how much it costs you. It doesn't cost you much. They're easy to find. So when you're out there with every single rookie card, whatever it may be, I got all these great at GameStop, guys. Just go in, put them on the desk, and they send them out for you. You don't have to worry about it. If there's something you want to get graded, go get graded. But when you go to that website and they got the card for $7, you might find a card for $7 right here. Gary Trent, rookie card, not worth much to anybody. Getting it graded costs $20, but this only means it's $7. Do you know what happens? This is going to be a card for a kid. And I'm going to tell you about a card for a kid. For all of you out there that can support the website, go to GameStop, buy a card. When you walk around town and you give a kid a slab, you might just start his life. You might start a passion for collecting. You might start a passion for GameStop. You never know what you might do. This is why I enable people. This is why I do what I do. Whenever you have people out there saying, you know, I want to give back, I want to give back. Yeah, I give back to my cousins, to my nieces, my nephews, whatever I can. But this is for the public. And I'll tell you why. Because there are some kids out there that are not as fortunate as you. You get to sit back and watch TikTok and YouTube all damn day. And I'll tell you what I do. I look for the kids that don't get to do that. And it's not their fault. It's not. This world is tough. You got to grind for it. You got to want it. And I want it. I want it for everybody. So before you put money in my pocket, I'll put something into yours. That's the truth. I talked to my wife about it yesterday. I said, baby, if I ever have the opportunity to help out anyone or anything, the first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at family. I'm not doing what my brother's doing. I'm not going on vacations. I'm not buying Corvettes. I'm not buying $500,000 homes that I don't need. No, Rick already had a home. I'm going to go buy a bigger one. No, for what? For show? He bought the lot next to his home so they don't build and block his view. I mean, this is some bullshit. I got cousins out here they're not eating. I got uncles and aunts. I got cousins that are dying. I got aunts and uncles. Oh, that's their problem. No, fuck that, man. I'm here to help everybody. I don't care. I don't need it when I go. I can't eat when I'm dead. And I tell you what, it doesn't matter if it was Ruth Chris or if it was McDonald's, it still filled me up. That's all I can tell you guys. I work a whole different way. Let me be more of who I am. I want to help out everybody. I got a brother-in-law who, believe it or not, my wife's little brother, who's been my right-hand man for the last 15 years, 18 years. That dude's been around helping me out with anything and everything. Why wouldn't I help him out? Why wouldn't I just be, I'd be so blessed to walk up one day and be like, you know what, bro? We're going to pay off your house for you. Like, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm headed. And I don't want anything for it. I don't want, bro, put me on the deed. I want to make your life easier. Because if we can do this generational, if we can change the chains that are locked on us, can you imagine? Can you imagine what you open up? And that's everybody here, guys. You guys are going to be afforded this opportunity coming your way with the GameStop. And nobody believes it but you, probably. But you know what? I believe it. I believe it and I see it. I'm making plans for it. I'm making plans for it. Not only am I making plans for it, I'm actually allowing myself to get more shares, to invest more money, because you have to. It's one of those ideas, right, where you go, if I ever won the lottery, you do that shit, right? And then you go ask yourself, do I even have a ticket? So if GameStop ever takes off, do you even have enough that you would want to make a change? Okay, good. I'm not going to leverage myself. I'm not going to endanger my family to do it, but I will tell you this. I'm going to walk very slowly to it, and when I get there, I'll be excited for it. And that's what I've been doing, and you guys know that. Anyone who's been here watching the show, you guys know exactly what I've been doing. I've been walking my way to where I want to be, and whether I have a down payment for a house for my daughter, and that's my next mission, whatever it takes, guys. But I'm going to show you right now my investment. This is me into GameStop. I'm currently up over $10,000 on my investment with GameStop. I have almost $36,000 with the current stock price. Obviously, today when it was at 35 and some change, I definitely had $36,000 plus. But to have $36,000 there as added value. I mean, just guys, this is cash I would have burned on value meals, CDs back in the days, DVDs later on, and or iTunes cards, or V-Bucks. I would have burned this 10 grand on anything. It could have been packs of cards too. No, I put it away. And instead of only being, not am I only just up 10,500, which is a lot of money, that whole stack. $36,000 is a lot of money. So you got to start respecting money like this. And I respect it enough not to lose it. I respect it enough to put into GameStop and understand where it's headed. This is GameStop, the company. You guys can look at all the trends you want. The biggest trend for me that I'm looking at is GameStop's in that PE ratio, forward PE ratio, where they're lower than the real companies out there that people want to compare them to. I don't know why we compare ourselves to a company like even if you look at Costco, they're going to announce earnings this week, and I want to show you Costco. Look at their PE ratios, 60. They're at 59 to 60. I've seen them all the way up to 80. Where's GameStop? Right on par with them. So there's equal value there. And that's how GameStop should be looked at. Thank you. Shout out to my wife. She just sent me $20. Woohoo. Man, I'm going to make it today. That's the plan. But when I look at companies like Tesla comes out with P ratio, and you say, okay, should I be buying this? Tesla's at a 200. I've never heard anybody badmouth Tesla for buying Tesla, and it's a 200 PE ratio. They're not badmouthing you. They say, oh, you're investing in Tesla? Awesome. Buy more Tesla stock. Wait a minute. I'm going to buy it? It's 200? But if I buy GameStop, I'm an idiot. I just showed you GameStop's below 100. So what is it that I'm missing, America? I'm trying to figure it out, but I've gone to Palantir. I've gone to the Darling, the one that just got into the S&P 500, and this PE ratio is 533 all the way to 200. Like, what are we doing? Who are we lying to? Why are we lying to ourselves? You know what, Marantz? You don't know how to read sheets. You don't know what you're talking about. Invest in in a company like Carvana, $67 billion with the market cap, and look at Carvana at 100, which even that's suspect because I know how it gets spiked. There's a lot that I look at, guys. To have all the $15 billion worth of revenue and only $398 on net income, I know the truth about this company. I know where it's really headed. I know where a lot of companies are headed. Here's GameStop. GameStop, phenomenal website. Go to the graded cards, see what they have available to you. You know what? Even better than the graded cards, guys? Out of print cards. When I go to out of print cards and you look at the website, the new one coming out obviously is the Magic cards. The Magic, and they even have the ones with Final Fantasy mixed in. You also have Don Russ, the whole pack. You have Halo. You have Space right here. Space trading cards. The Cardsmith Space cards are coming out. NBA Hoops 2024, the whole box, a hobby box. Hobby box right here of Don Russ Hobby Box NFL Hobby is going to be $455.99. I'm telling you now, that's a phenomenal buy. That's a phenomenal buy right there. Avoid Heritage. I thought it was a shitty set. I should have never bought it in the first place. And so you see some of these cards. All the Pokemon cards are not available. I'm sorry to tell you that. They're just not available. But right here, top hobby and out-of-print pack cards, you'll see here that they're selling right here, Prism. Panini Prism, Deca, NFL Hobby Box, 10 packs for $949.99. People don't understand value for what those cards cost and what they're worth. When you're looking at these cards and you're looking at them and you go, a hobby box for $1,000, dude, that'll be $1,400. That'll be $1,400 anywhere else. You'll sell a pack for $120 a piece. And the same thing right here with these right here. Look at this. This box of Optic, Donruss Optic right here, hobby, 20 packs per box for $427.49 for the pros. 20 packs, guys. People don't know the value. They don't. You go to a website, go to Whatnot, go to TikTok, see what it costs. You're gonna buy each pack for $50. I'm not joking, or you're probably not, but some card collectors are. Other things that GameStop's selling on top of just these cards. You'll see here that they have them by the sport. It'll tell you what you can pick. But they have these right here. It's called Hit Parade Football Ignite Series, the hobby box. You're going to get one card, one slab, random slab, PSA graded card. And it could be, any slab you want in the world way up here. Hey, these cards are worth hundreds and hundreds. It can be. And they're telling you what type of cards you can get. And with a Bo Nix autograph, look at that, out of 75. That's phenomenal. Well, guess what? Each pack here, look at that, Patrick Mahomes mosaic. And they're already graded 10. Are you kidding? Are you guys kidding right now? This is thousands. And look at 123 per pack. A downtown Jalen Hurts right there. Downtown Jalen Hurts you can get at PSA 9, but 123 a pack. You never know what you're going to get. So GameStop's selling them random repacks, which a lot of people want because they understand the value that you could get. That diamond in the rough, it's out there. So I look at the hanger boxes. They have those. They have everything for sale. GameStop has great inventory, and they've changed. Oh, I wanted to go back to that. It was right there. There it is. So you also have basketball. Parade Hit Series right here. And the Hit Parade, basketball, same thing. You might get a crazy card. Look at that die-cut card right there. Jambalaya, LeBron James, Toon Squad, whatever. You have signature with the patch. Nokic, the Joker. And you got Cunningham. You got Luka, rookie card. PSA 10, 2018 rookie card. You have the chance if you buy these packs. There's another rookie card, Anthony Edwards, on pink. And then look at the SGA. I guess he's getting good. I'll wait till he wins something. I don't like that guy anyway. Pablo's trash. But anyway, this is what GameStop's selling, okay? They have it there for you. Those are on all the other types. Not only do they have the PSA graded cards, so when you go here and you go to PSA graded cards, just know all these cards are available. They're here. They're selling them. The Squirtles. Look at that. I have the English version of this one. I have the American version of that card, of the EV card. But all these cards are for sale at GameStop.com. Over 4,606 cards available on the website right now. And out of those 4,606 that you want to buy, just remember, those cards appreciate. The majority of these cards appreciate. I know there are some rookie cards that are hot for the season, just like you would when you were getting the Jaden Daniels cards in the previous year. It was Anthony Richardson and that terrible quarterback for Houston. But I don't care about those seasonal cards. The Pokemon cards, the TCG cards, they literally hold their value all throughout, okay? And that's what's happening right now for GameStop. So if you see it, you understand the inventory is increasing and their value's increasing. So that's going to help out with assets and bottom line assets versus liabilities. Come on out with the current ratio, and then you have some shareholder equity, and that's why your stock is doing well against book. So that's the website. I highlight it every day. I try to show you guys what's going on. Here's the stock. I'll answer any questions you guys have. I just jumped in here just to say good morning, show you guys what we got going on, and play some Korean music. But I don't need to go too much. I know Bitcoin's pumping right now because of the Bitcoin conference. Looks like it found its top, consolidating. Might have a Dorito off of Dorito here. But remember, I don't play Bitcoin the way anybody else would. I think Bitcoin's not for me. It never will be. I told you guys that from the start. And I'm sure somebody will find value in it. I just stay out of it. If I'm anyone and I see Bitcoin drop all the way down to around 70, 60, I would buy the bulk of it if I'm them. That's just me. And you can keep trying that, but I mean, what are the real movements here? This movement's not what you think it is, because when you're buying at 100,000, it goes up 12, to 112. That's 12%. Wow, you're beating the market. I mean, you're right there on par with the market. Me personally, I'm gonna show you something right now. For all you guys out there that pay attention to stuff, right here, this is me versus the market. Okay, I'm up 80% on the market. The market's at 11%. I'm 8 times the market, guys. Okay? You guys want to follow suit? What do you guys want to do? You want to fuck around? You want to dick around? You do it on your own. Me, I'm here to teach you and show you how it's all done. If you don't believe it, here's my 3-year. This cash account here was once down to $3,600 right here in January of 2023. So from January 2 years later, 2.5, whatever. From 3,600 to 36,000. 10x my money. Just go in there and find out how you do it. Just keep pumping. Never stop swimming. You'll remember when this was just a blip on the map. You'll remember when 36 was nothing, because you'll be at 100 grand real quick. You'll be at 200 grand. You'll be at $250,000. You'll be at $500,000. And you'll remember me. And you'll be like, yo, that guy was right. Yeah, I know. It was 8 years ago, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm still going. Okay? I didn't lose anything. 2.5 years later, I'm still golden. And for all the meltdowners out there that are crying, yeah, you're not up 10.5 grand. You're not up $36,000 that I get to cash out on. You're not. You guys lost money on options. You guys lost money on every investment you told other people to make because you're CPAs and because you do what everyone else does. You follow the crowd. Not me. I go against it. And I always will. I'll always do the due diligence that it takes to be different because that's how it happens. That's how it really happens. Shout out to Mind Games. I know he's in the chat right now. Mind Games, happy birthday to your pops, man. I know he passed a couple of years ago, but, you know, never forget him, bro. Just keep cheering him on and do your thing. Says AMC's going insane. I mean, why do these guys even come into this chat? Why? I didn't put anything up here that says AMC. You know why? You know why AMC is going insane to you, and why you think 30% is 30%, and it's up 22%, man. AMC, it hit $4. I'm sorry to break it to you, but they did a 10-to-1 reverse stock split. It's literally at 40 cents from the people that bought in just years ago. That's a failed company, and more so than a failed company, morally and ethically, I could never invest into it. Adam Aron, the CEO, chairman of the board, the man you're invested money with, worked for Apollo Global Management. He was talking about having sex with Russian models and these groupies and these girls, and I'm telling you right now, I've only seen 2 other men brag about that. That's Jeffrey Epstein and Leon Black. They just happen to also work with Apollo Global Management. So I'm telling you, when the shit smells like shit, it is shit. Maybe you know that. But I know what they did to young children, and I'll never stand for it. They paid, they facilitated, and I'll never see it any other way. Just so happens the same people cut from the same cloth have been on board of directors of every company. You go ahead and look at Gillette. Go for it. Look at Robert Kraft. Board of directors for Apollo-run companies. What did Robert Kraft get popped for? Massages, right? And what he's paying for. Who knows? And that all the MO never changes. It's always the same thing. These guys think they can control people, pay people off, and it's never going to work. Leon Black, I know the true villain of this whole world. Leon Black, you're a son of a bitch. You might get me killed. You might come look for me one day. 6'5", 300 fat pounds. That's what you are, Leon Black. And you lost your billion-dollar company because you couldn't keep it in your pants. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. But you paid Jeffrey Epstein $150 million for tax services, for financial estate planning. And you chartered the jets and the planes that they use to facilitate whomever on those islands. So no, I know the truth. I uncovered it. I read it. I taught myself it. And if you're investing in AMC, that's an Epstein dollar. I'll pass on it, bro. Real talk. Back to the chat, back to the channel. These guys wasting my damn time with what's going up. Fucking dude. They would sell crack to a pregnant woman. That's what they would do. Because they want to make some money. This ain't New Jack City. And you're not Nino Brown. $34.76, guys. Enjoy the chart. Enjoy it all. I'll read the chat and then I'm going to get up out of here. I want to eat breakfast. I did eat a little. I ate leftovers earlier. But I want to get some more in me and I want to do my thing. AMC insiders haven't bought shares at any of these prices. And they never will, Steve. They bought shares at $18 in September of 2000. Oh, no, not even $18. 2018 was the year that they bought shares. Last time. There has to be different cabins and trains. Can't ever change that. I guess. My portfolio is looking fire. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. What's for breakfast? My wife asked. Baby, unfortunately, I'm completely cash strapped. I don't have cash to eat breakfast. So I'm going to go into the fridge and I'm going to eat these amazing beans and macaroni salad and rice. I'm going to eat that again. Because and I like the meat too, and I'll put the cabbage on top and everything. So that's it, man. I work for the Venetian in Vegas, who was bought out by Apollo Global Management. Terrible. There's a reason my wife and I don't go to the Venetian. She's always talking about it. She's like, babe, let's go to Tao. I'm like, we're not going to Tao. What are we going to go to Tao for? We did go to a club, though, over there. It was really nice. But, yeah, I'm going to try it. Anyway, shout out to Vegas, the ghost town that it is right now. I know there ain't shit going on in Vegas because ain't nobody spending money. It's not going to happen. Yes, and happy birthday to everybody, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I don't know all the other Ramadan. I used to work for a Jewish family. It was awesome, dude. Awesome, best experience I ever had. They would come up with like Jewish holidays. They would take those off. I was like, we get more holidays than just U.S. holidays? We get the Jewish ones too? This is awesome. You're never working. It was awesome. So, breakfast, most important meal of the day, time to chow down. That's not true. Cool kid, Charles. That's not true. If you knew anything about what happened, to the pyramid of food and all that, the idea is that they invented all that up. They made all that up. They put it out there in front of you just to sell more products and more food. They had all this food that nobody was buying. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a campaign. It says you should eat this much bread a day, this many vegetables a day, this much meat, and this much protein, and breakfast. Yes, you got to have a healthy breakfast. You got to have OJ and bread and eggs and sausage, and it was everything that they wanted to make. And that's all it was, bro. Didn't catch it. There you go, guys. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's propaganda. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll put you on that. My wife works for a Jewish doctor. She's on a 12-day vacation. I told you, John Jay. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know the carbs are bad. Yeah. Top of the pyramid, whoever wrote the biggest check. There you go. Lunkin knows exactly what I'm talking about. Marantz, volume is finally picking up. Institutional buying, is it sustainable or is it? No. So all this is not what you think it is. This volume is not what you think it is, right? So it's kind of like, you guys see that? You go like this. You go, I'm going to give you this example. Let's go look at this. So you go like this. You go, hey, man, GameStop, awesome at 20. Awesome at 20. I would buy it all. And no volume. No volume. You're like, no, there's no volume down here. And do you know why there's no volume down here? Market makers know the truth about this, just like you should know it as investors. It's because no one's willing to sell their shares down here at this price. So they're inventing the price. It's $20, and it's hard to find the shares. When you have high demand, you have price discovery. It means the stock goes up in value. And as the stock goes up in value, now you have people willing to sell it and go back and forth. And it's a simulated trade. It's like they're just trying to show you, like, hey, here's where we're at, but it's trying to hold it down. They're trying to hold it down. By putting all the volume in the world on it, you're holding it down. Okay? The more volume you get into it, the more they're going to hold it down. They have that ability. So when the stock, look at this. I want you to show you something. See this over here? All the volume in the world? It's because you're trying to hold it down. It will take off on you. If there was no volume, do you know what would happen if they weren't on the other side of the trade and they weren't shorting it and trying to push it down? You would just go through the roof. Because they'd be like, oh yeah, we got somebody here at 35. Somebody's willing to jump off. And then they're going to try to get it. They want to sell it. They want to sell. They want to get back in. They want to go long and return the share. No, they just borrow more against it and push it down. That's why the volumes increase, because people are willing to loan out their shares right now at these prices. They loan out the shares. They pay the premium to get the borrowed shares, and then they try to push it down. And we just keep buying. And as they're pushing it down, people go, oh, it's fine. Let me sell. Let me get out of here real quick. No. You'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. Here's why I tell you this. Because GameStop will, when it's $50 a share, it's going to have way more volume than just 5 million. The higher the price goes, the more volume it's going to get. It's crazy. It's a mentality. You don't have anyone willing to sell it at 25. I told you this like 2 months ago. I go, oh, that's awesome. But no one's going to care that the stock's 24, 25. No one's selling at these prices. These guys can sell back and forth to each other all they want. And look at what they're doing. They're doing 100 blocks. All these are 100 blocks, guys. Look at the tape. Can you see the tape? Right above my head. The tape is all 100, 100, 100, 500, 600, 100, 100, 100, 100. Look at 3,000, 5,000. Like, these are big blocks that they're trading to keep it pinned down. People are trying to buy it at this price to keep going because they want to get in. But I'll tell you what. You see the one share, 2 shares. 1 share, 2 shares. Guess what? Back in the day, your whole day was this. 1 share, 1 share, 1 share, 1 share. The whole tape was 1 share. Because that's what they were trying to do. They were just trying to bounce 1 share back and forth and tick it down by the penny. Because there wasn't volume coming crashing in. Holy shit. You almost got shot.
No, I didn't.
Bro.
You're not fast enough for me.
I'm fast, babe. What the hell are you doing?
Whatever I want.
Nah, that's wild, bro. You got work. You have work to do. Well, wifey brought me some shit. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm a 2-pump chump anyway. I'll be right back. Good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Those are Trove tracks, killing it. Thank you, Trove, again, for all the great music. Trove's killing it, bros. That's all I can tell you, and for the lack of a better term, because the last song that I'm going to leave you with tonight, for me, the concept, amazing. I'm like, how did Trove think this up? How did Trove get this done? I had no idea. I have a browser extension called Video Speed Controller and finally got caught up. Watch it, 2.3x. Let's go. Yeah, nice. Nice. Do your thing, bro. Wicked Slot says he's up $16,000 over the last trading days. 3 trading days. Wicked, you're rich, bro. That was fast, Marantz. What was fast? Oh, you talking about me? You talking about me? That was 2 pumps of caramel, bro. Get the hell out of here, you punks. You guys are stupid. Oh, I can't with you. No, my wife was telling me about her day so far. No, my wife has the ability to work from home with her current job, and it's always been a blessing, and we never took it for granted. But she's going to go back into the office and strap herself down, and you know, she had all this free time, and I told her, I said, hey, babe, what's the deal? You know, you're gonna be all right? She's like, oh, I'm loving it. I'm excited. I'm like, okay, there you go. Then you're excited. That's all I care about. So shout out to her, working hard. There was another Korean track, but I can't find it. Trove, you made the one. It was GameStop Shine On, right? I played that. Didn't I play that already? Yeah, I did. I played that. Okay, I just wanted to hear it real quick. And then there was another song that you had that's K-pop. I know there's one. There's one that's like crazy good, but I can't find it. Maybe I'm in my head, bros. But okay, whatever. Let me see.
We are the pixels that never made. In a world where the pixels begin to decay.
Yeah, so that sounds like a K-pop song. That's cool, but it wasn't it. So it's okay. I'll figure out what I want to do later. Anyway, tell you a story about that song I heard that Trove did it's actually called Pillars in the Storm. And I was like, I don't know what the hell this is, bro. It's so good for me. Send me MP3 player, please, Marantz. Yeah, you guys want the tracks? You guys can get them. They're on Apple. They're on iTunes. They're on Spotify. Check out Trove, Trove, Trove tracks or some Trove. And he put it on there. It's all GameStop music. That's what I can tell you. It's for the channel. All Marantz Rantz themed. A lot of shit. Just know that he's working on it. Always. And I thank him for it. Do you know Something by Loft? Good too. No, I don't know any songs like that, John. John, it sounds like a song I wouldn't listen to. I got to hear the K-pop one. You got to hear it? Okay, you got it. Now that you said you got to hear it, now I got to find it, dude. Like, this guy has playlists. Like, I got to go through the playlist, bros. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, he's different. This guy's different. Trove is different. He has the GameStop songs, which I love. I love the GameStop songs. But there was, like, Pixel and Destiny, right? I just played that one, didn't I? Buy, hold, repeat. Is that it? Hold on. Play it safe, buy, hold. Man, buy, hold, repeat's not bad, I don't think. No, where the hell are these songs at, Trove? Trove, I don't know where they're at, bro. I like The Floor is Lava. I do like that song. I like Fade Away Girl. Fade Away Girl. That shit's hard, bro. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. Believe in Me. That one's good. Yeah, I don't know, bro. There's like 50 songs to choose from. What do you guys want me to do? This is my life. Forget about GameStop. There's 35 songs on Forget About GameStop. Album of the year, by the way. What's up, Pops? Hey, it's my dad. Hey, Dad. You're on the show. Check it out, Dad. Is he still there? Hey, Pops, can you type in the chat if you're still there? Damn, where's my dad? Willie. Willie, are you there? I gotta know if Willie's still there. True story. Okay? Hold on. My Pops was on YouTube. Man, he was on TikTok. Let me tell my dad to get on. True story. my dad can't talk really, right? Like my dad has this thing going on with his voice, and I went to my dad's house to visit him, and Trove and you know he said, here, you can make a song. Here's how you do it. He like started telling me, right? And Willie, where's Willie at, man? He's not here. Okay. Anyway, so Willie was chilling, and I said, yo, Pops, I got this new thing that you can do. We can make a song together. Let's make a song. He goes, man, you know, he didn't say anything. He just looked at me like, because he's not really talking. He can't talk. Went to this coma type thing with his diabetes, and he's just looking at me. And I said, okay, Pops, I'm gonna make you a song, man. And so I showed him like how you make the song, and I typed in all these words and I did all this stuff. I go, all right, here we go. The song's gonna play. And when I push play, my dad just start crying, man. I've never seen my dad cry. I'm telling you, to this day, that's the first time I really saw him to my face. I've heard that he cried. You know, they tell me that, but like to my face. I'll play you the song. I kept it forever. And I sent it to him. I said, it's yours forever, Dad. It's not the greatest song. It just had him think about his childhood and about him and like what he's been doing for the last 63 years with us. I'll share the moment with you. Here's a song I played for my dad that I made him on the spot.
Tony Rico spins the wheel tonight, lighting up the valley in neon light. Since 62 he's been the sound king, making every party crowd shout and sing. Tony Rico in the mix so smooth, feel the rhythm as the bodies groove. Turn it up till the night turns blue. The best DJ in the valley is true. His beats hit hard like a thunder roll, got the vinyl spinning with a heart and soul. From the old school jams to the future's glow, Tony keeps it real everywhere we go. Tony Rico in the mix so smooth, feel the rhythm as the bodies groove. Turn it up till the night turns blue. The best DJ in the valley is true. Every drop, every rise, every twist of sound, Tony's magic keeps the people bound. Under the stars or the disco lights, he's the maestro of these endless nights. Tony Rico in the mix so smooth, feel the rhythm as the bodies groove. Turn it up till the night turns blue. The best DJ in the valley is true. Every drop, every rise, every twist of sound, Tony's magic keeps the people bound. Under the stars or the disco lights, he's the maestro of these endless nights. Oh, Tony Rico in the mix so smooth, feel the mix, feel the rhythm as the bodies groove. Turn it up till the night turns blue. The best DJ in the valley is true.
Yeah. I guess he keeps playing. I haven't heard the second part of the song.
Every drop, every rise, every twist of sound, Tony's magic keeps the people bound. Under the stars or the disco lights, he's the maestro of these endless nights. Oh, Tony Rico in the mix so smooth, feel the ritz, feel the real. is blue. The best DJ in the valley is true.
Ain't that true enough, babe? Ain't that true? Hey, my pops and I been partying for a lot of years. And, guys, I told you the stories plenty of times, but my dad was voted the most popular DJ, the best DJ in 1982. He started DJing when he was 13, 1976, 75 in that time frame. And he started doing school dances because it was a thing to do when you had 2 turntables and some speakers. You know, before that it was bands. But my dad came up when DJs were a thing. Ended up running some nightclubs growing up, plenty of nightclubs, maybe 6 or 7. And my dad was the life of the party my whole life. So it's different, you know, when your dad's more popular than you. Oh, thanks, Freddie. Wow. My dad's more popular than all of us, right? Like growing up. And Rico and I, we ended up becoming like these well-known guys growing up, you know, playing sports and stuff. And then, you know, you got YouTube going. And so my dad, we're talking, and he goes, "Who would ever thought my boys would be more popular than me?" And I was like, "We did." No, my dad's something different, man. My dad's something different. But I shared that moment with them. And it wouldn't be even possible without Trove, believe it or not. You know, that's where that butterfly effect comes into play. Like, I never knew I'd be in front of you guys. And GameStop has brought it all together. It helped me get through one of the toughest weeks of my life. And although my father's diminished and the dementia's setting in and diabetic shock and comas and all that setting in right now, and I want the best for him, it can tear you apart, you know? It can really tear you apart, and you might lose your voice, and you might lose your energy or your passion or your direction. But that man is still standing. That man's still in my heart, and he has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which I'm hopeful for. I won't be, I should be live at the beginning of the day, but I won't be around all day. I'll be busy, and it just means a lot to me. And you guys mean a lot to me to tell me how much you guys care about my well-being. But, you know, I wish I could return the favor. I could never pay back Jay for all the info he's ever given me, Almo for all the phone calls he's ever made, Ruben for all the guidance, Kyoto for the backing. Stacks called me last night. There's this, I can't even tell you guys how much you guys do for me. And Hot and Sharon and Amber, and there's a whole group of you guys, man. Gabriel in Israel. Vinzani in Australia. There's so many people, and I probably won't name you guys all, but from Jesse to Endgame to Because I Can, and of course, like I said, Trove. Like, these guys are real, and I'm just thankful. I really am. So, like, if I didn't have GameStop, I didn't have YouTube, I'd probably be in prison for beating the hell out of my brother. No, I'll just leave it there, bro. So, I mean, you guys keep me really, really grounded. Because there's times when I go out at night. This is a true story. My wife and I, we go to the nightclub. And we were sitting there, and some shit was popping off. You already know. But we go to grown nightclubs, so it really doesn't get too crazy. But some shit's still popping off. And I was just like, yo. And she's like, I dead on. This is the truth. This is what I said. I said, "Hey, Mom, we got to go." And she was like, "Security's all gathering around. It's getting crazy, okay?" And I go, "Babe," like that. She's like, "What?" And I go, "We have to go." And I just scooped her up, and I just started going. I got shoes in my hand, got her heels in my hand, and I got the purse, and I'm just gone right through the crowd. I'm going to the truck. And she's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Don't know. Don't care. I have GameStop shares." That's my answer. And I know it's rhyming like I'm a little rapper. I don't know, don't care. Got GameStop shares. Don't know, don't care. Got GameStop shares. Because, bros, I'm telling you now, when the songs come on and you think, I'm just going to dance one more song. No, you're not. Because shit might be going down around you. You got to get up out of there. That's what I'm telling you. And that's how it goes down. So, Just pray, bud. Be grateful every day that he is here. Freddie, I'm grateful. I really am. And I appreciate you for all the love and support of the channel for over the last couple months. But I'm telling you guys, this thing's going to pay us back tenfold. This damn investment is already here. You're already up thousands of dollars. I wouldn't blame you if you sold tomorrow. I wouldn't get mad. It doesn't work that way for me. You do what you got to do for you. Me, I can enjoy the run. I can live this all out. I can see it all play out. I can see GameStop doing Bitcoin. I can see GameStop, the partnerships and the fruits and the free cash flow coming back. And then I could see, the growth even beyond that on the scale, scaling to it and the verticals with the layered growth. It happens. And so when you have private label and you have a better business and it can go up and to the right, then you see it. It happens. It might take you 3, 5, 10, 20. I don't care how many years it takes. I don't need to be there yet. But when it does happen, I'm going to be here. I'll be ready for it. So I know that it takes people decades, but you know what? It's crazy because there's a song that Trove made that like spoke to it. It was so real. Trove made this song, dudes. I'm telling you right now. Trove be making songs, and I don't know what he puts into the lyrics to make them this way, but there was a song called Startup. Oh my God. And it made me just think like, dude, this is where we are. This is where we're headed. Watch the chart all you want. I got to get something ready, but this song is just everything you want.
To make money, but 120 years ago we were all our own boss. Maybe it's time we remember who we are. I was told, nah, that ain't for you, but 85% used to own what they do. From the fields to the shop front, hands in the dirt. Now we punch clocks, watch dreams get hurt. Got a spark in my head, comic books in a crate. Asked the store, they said take a mate. Charge a dime for a dream, school kids in a queue. Built a business from zero, you can do it too. Start it up, don't wait for a sign. Build your path in your own time. You don't need riches, just the will to begin. Turn your garage into a gold mine within. Start it up, yeah. Start it up, oh. Every empire had a humble startup. Michael had a dorm room, Bezos had a shed, now they own skyrise, dreams instead. Part-time hustle with a full-time heart. Gotta light that fire, gotta play your part. Reinvest, flip it, IPO stage. Options unlocked when you step off the cage. An employee's ceiling is a founder's floor. Build one asset, then build some more. It's not just for them, it's for you. Time, you'll find it. Money, create it. This is your permission slip. Go. Start it up, don't wait for a sign. Build your path in your own time. You don't need riches, just the will to begin. Turn your garage into a gold mine within. Yeah, start it up, yeah. Start it up, oh. Every empire had a humble startup.
We fight.
I was looking at something. Sorry, guys. I was looking at this whole list of songs by Trove. This thing's crazy, bro. I'm making songs. What does 51 mean? I'm sorry, I'm new. Oh, Annie. Anime in session. How you doing, man? 51. Watch this. You ready, anime? Enemy in session, whatever. I'm gonna ask a question to the chat. There's only 218 people here, so maybe it's not that many people. But we're about to represent 10,000 shares. Watch this. 218 people. Ready? How many shares do you guys have? Can you guys put into the chat how many shares you guys have? Just go and type in how many shares you have. Everybody in the chat. How many shares of GameStop do you own? Do you see these guys? You see the answer? It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. You guys, I don't know who the hell's putting 1,300. I don't know who's putting in it, 1,600. The answer is only 51. That's the answer. And 51 today, 51 yesterday, and next week it'll be 51 as well. Yes, that's the answer. So if you want to know why they say 51, long time ago, this guy 220,000. Okay, all right, man, all right, we got it. You guys are all rich. You know what's crazy, bro? I got stuff in my desk here that I don't really show to people. You know what I still have in here, guys? Wow, look at this. I've shown this before. This is my official orders. My official orders when I got sergeant. The Secretary of the Army has reposed special trust and confidence in patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Marantz Rico. In with these qualities, blah, 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 blah. 31 Bravo 10. Hey, Binks, come here, Binks. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Come on. Let's go show the camera. Let's go look at the camera. So this is my cat, Binks. My cat, Binks, this is my son's cat, got into a fight, and he lost. But he might have won. We don't know. But he got his head. You see, he came home with this hole in his head, right? Up here. But this dude's an absolute dragon. He's a killer. He wants to take off. Yeah, you don't mess with him, bro. You don't mess with Binks. Binks is a dragon, bro. We don't mess with him. Go. Let's go. Come on. Hey, Binks. Okay, let's go. Yeah, he hissed at me. Hey, that dude right there, bros. He hissed at me right now, and I'm not fighting that dude. He is an absolute dragon. Oh, yeah, no one is more professional. Oh, no, that's. I'm a non-commissioned officer. As a non-commissioned officer, I realize I am the backbone of the United States Army. Whatever the hell that shit was back in the day. NCO Creed, bro. You guys have no idea. That was. I became an NCO like 20-something years ago, bro. So it's not any time like now, but back in the day, it used to be everything. NCO is non-commissioned officer, and when you do the NCO Creed, it starts with an N, a C, and an O of each paragraph. They expect you to know it, memorize it, and get it right. But my brother, when he became a first sergeant, stood up and I'm going to shout this out. We've been practicing all year. Right now. No one is more professional than I am, a non-commissioned officer, a leader of soldiers. As a non-commissioned officer, I realize I'm a member of Time Honored Corps, which is known as the backbone of the Army. I'm proud of the Corps of non-commissioned officers. And I will strive to conduct myself at all times to be technically proficient. I don't even know, bro. It was all bullshit. I was like, yeah, bro. This means I get to call formation. This means I ain't got to do all the work. Is that what this means? I was 20 years old. I was like, yeah, I ain't got to do nothing. I became an NCO. This is awesome. Competence is my watchword. My two basic responsibilities in the utmost in mind, be technically proficient to train my soldiers, whatever. All soldiers are entitled to outstanding leadership. I'll provide that leadership. Shut up. Bro, you better know what you're doing. You get some people killed. I will communicate consistently and confidently with my soldiers and never leave them uninformed. I'll be fair and impartial in recommending both rewards and punishment. Officers in my unit will not have to, I forget that part, the last part. They will not have to do my duty, accomplish my duties. You guys know what it is. If you guys don't remember this shit, bros, all I remember is fall in at A's. You know what it is. Yeah, exactly. Competence is my watchword. Sure it is, bro. They all say the same shit. Oh, my God. It was just too funny for me. I will remain loyal. I'll remain loyal to all those who serve. My seniors, my peers, and my subordinates alike. And I used all these words while I was doing it back in the day. And then now I have you ever done this at work? I did this at work. I get on the radio. I go, yeah, maintenance, you guys got a copy? You go, yeah, copy. I say, hey, maintenance, can I get you guys to go ahead and clean up the latrine, please? Oh, what is that? Never mind. Never mind. Do the shit is. Anyway, you have to know the whole speech, or you should know it on the NCO Creed. So you should know that. You should also know your Army values. A lot of people know the Army values. They're like it's leadership is what it stands for, and that's for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service. I always have that one. Honor, duty, and honor, integrity, and personal courage. The P. So that's like the main thing. So there you go. Anyway, good for you guys that have ever been in the Army. Let me tell you. It's good times. Some really good food. Good food. Not as good as my wife's food. Kyoto's a punk, bro. You know what Kyoto said? Kyoto said that when he comes to LA again, when he visits, he's going to drive past all the restaurants, come straight to my house, and just eat whatever my wife's cooking. Kyoto, you're invited, bro. The door's open. Just let me know. You already know, bro. My peoples. Batteries for the chem lights? Oh God. Here we go. It's chem, not kern, whatever the hell you wrote. Anybody got any batteries for the chem lights? Batteries for the chem lights. What are you, private? Get this shit out of here, bro. Yeah, you got the color manual for the Humvees? Yeah, is there a color manual for the Humvees? What do you mean, soldier? Well, is there a different color that can come in? Like, there's a manual? I don't know. A whole bunch of shit back in the day, bro. You guys don't know. Never mind. Whatever. You say some dumb shit. That's the only time in my life where I actually had a pack of cigarettes in my pocket when I was in the Army. No, I didn't smoke. Just my sergeant did. And so he used to give smoke breaks. You know, oh, we're going to take a smoke break. I'm like, what? A smoke break? So I'd be over there like this. I'd be like, hey, oh yeah, I'm going to take a smoke break too. I'm like, Rico, you don't smoke, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. You got a lighter? Yeah. What do I do with this thing? What do I do now? Be right there with a pack of Coles, Newports. Yeah. Right there. They're menthol, man. They don't taste bad. They don't. I don't know. I didn't inhale. I swear to you. Smoke breaks, bro. Integrity first. Service before self. And excellence in all we do. Aim high, fly wide. Air Force, Chair Force. Oh, bro, don't even get me started with those fools, bro. You got a hotel room? Can we get more towels? Can we get more towels? Keys to the Humvee. Yeah, you guys are too much, bro. Didn't even smoke. Airborne Creed. Oh, yeah, you'll be all right. You guys are too much, bros. All right, listen up. GameStop's looking healthy today, guys. Touched all the way up to 35.74. I'm happy for it. What I think is going to happen. I think tomorrow is going to be a true indicator of this market. I think the VIX will go up tomorrow, all after NVIDIA earnings. Finding out what's happening with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is going to carry this market, they're going to push it, or they're going to go ahead and suck it out of it since they already popped it back up. If we go ahead and look at the Mag 7 stocks right now, Mag 7, and I call some of these outside of the Mag 7 still part of it. Something like Costco where it's big, it's still pumping, it's still going. SPY, 590, and in a flash, look at this flash crash right here. From 590 all the way down to 578. Who knows what the hell was happening there on the 5 minute. You have, maybe that's a test. Remember the last time that happened? Do you remember the last time this happened? I remember when this happened. Ooh, they're testing it? We're doing a stress test right now? The hell? Maybe, man, I don't believe this shit. I don't believe what they're doing. If it touched all the way down there on the SPY, what the hell sold? What made it crack? What made it flash that down that far? There has to be a certain stock of some kind that flashed down. That's the only way that happens. Oh, we got to find it. It's hidden. Something's hidden. Oh, man. Trickery. Hickory, dickory, trickery, dock. Who went up the magical clock? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get up out of here. Wifey's here. I'm going to go spend some time before I go to work. Love you guys. Appreciate you as always. I'll be live tomorrow, maybe for a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to play one song out the door. It's Trove's song called Pillars in the Storm. What a crazy concept this song is. Enjoy it. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.
What's in it for me? Perspective, not prediction. 4 truths, 1 path. Stand tall in the storm. Pillar 1, history speaks, but only if you listen when the cycle repeats. Manias rise, then crash and burn. Lessons unlearned, our lessons return. Steam and steel, .com flame. Crypto dreams in a different name. It's not the tech, it's the timing of hype. What catches fire isn't always right. Pillars in the storm, I hold on tight. While the world goes left, I wait for right. Don't chase noise, don't fear the fall. The patient investor outlasts them all. Pillar 2, let time be the guide. The markets twist, the markets lie. Bezos built slow, Dell started small. The greats began in no halls at all. Speculation is seductive gold, but true returns, that story's old. Ride the wave, then step away. True wealth blooms in the slowest way. You won't pick the next Microsoft, you won't dodge every fall, but if you stay, you might just own it all. Pillars in the storm, I hold on tight. While the world goes left, I wait for right. Don't chase noise, don't fear the fall. The patient investor outlasts them all. Pillar 3, your mind's not pure. We follow the herd when we're insecure. Fear of regret, we let losses grow. Cut the weeds, let the winners show. Mental tricks, illusions we play. Counting wins, but debts don't fade. Truth is this, your brain's a glitch, but training flips the faulty switch. Admit you're not the market's king. Index funds do a beautiful thing. Stay diversified, stay dull. Let the boring portfolio pull. Pillars in the storm, unshaken I stand with history's wisdom, not sleight of hand, compounding slow across the years, through every bubble, bust and fear. 4 pillars, 1 plan. Stand still in the storm and let the future land.
They didn't see us coming. They never read the code. They called it noise. It was the upload. Cursor blinking, hands in freeze, tapping thoughts like piano keys. Burned in silence, lined in doubt. Still map the path, no shortcut route. Disregarded, disrespected, too obscure and disconnected. But underground doesn't mean unfound. We don't fade, we roar loud. Didn't ask to lead the crowd. We just move too smart, too proud. Get out from missing screams, behind the scenes with sharper dreams. Roar loud through static and spin. We built the signal deep within. Roar loud, no pose, no play. Truth don't beg and we don't sway. Not for glory, not for clout, just facts, just fight. We roar loud. Debug lines, typos cleaned, self-trained mind with a laser beam. Did the work when no one watched, kept receipts while silence botched. Never boxed in, never sold, built-in forum, sharp and cold. We move in sync without a crowd, but when we speak, we roar loud. We're the gifts to lead. execution confirmed. Origin unknown. Impact irreversible. Roaring now. Roll out from margins wide, no middle seat. We code and ride. Roll out, no flags, no fate. We turn delay into launch gates. Roll out, percepts not screams. Precision, truth, entangled dreams. Not fiction, not allowed. Just movement, math, and roaring loud. We were never lost. We were just rewriting.
Let's sleep, and I don't either.
I walked through fire, I danced through rain. I played the.
You thought we were done?
Or a shield.
The world is watching.
Power. Loading. Interface clean.
I used to wake up just.
All right, guys. I actually put in the text right now in the live chat all the links to Trove's music. It's on Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon. Okay? So you guys can get to all of it if you need to. There's tons of songs on there, guys. If you go into Trove's playlist, he has 3 different playlists. I don't know if you guys get all of them. I get all of them because I am subscribed, and he's my guy. And I've supported this idea. And I'll even tell you this. Trove agreed to share the royalties with me. And I'll let you just, like, figure out what I said to him. I said, absolutely not. I don't need it that way. I'm here to help. I'll promote whatever creative ideas you guys have. But Trove's proven himself tenfold to this community, so I'm good with him. You guys have fun. Tons of songs, different types of songs.